Hello and welcome to another season of Everett Merchants Baseball. I'm Sean O'Connor, the voice of the Everett Merchants. Everett hosting the expansion franchise, the Seattle Blackfins, tonight as they look to shake off a tough 16-6 loss in 5 innings at the newly renamed Dove C Fish Sticks on Saturday night. Tyson Willis on the mound. His first pitch is a called strike on the outside corner, and we are underway. Tyson Willis, 6'4", 200-pound Everett Community College product out of Snohomish, Washington. 6 appearances in the 2022 season, 6 innings pitched. He gave up 5 runs, all of them earned, on 5 hits, 8 walks, and 8 strikeouts. That ball fouled away for a 7.50 ERA. Leading off for the Redfins, or the Blackfins rather, is Harrison Kaufman playing second base. Harrison swinging a hot bat, hitting .538 on the season in 4 games. He has 7 hits, 4 RBIs, and 8 walks to go with 4 strikeouts and 2 stolen bags. Pitch a little outside, the count goes to 1-2. Your Everett Merchants will line up as follows in the infield from left to right. Henderson, Cole Kramer, Barker, and Taggart playing first base. On the outfield, Johnson, LaPierre, a late replacement for Ethan Kramer. And in right field, Burkett has that pitch just missing outside. Tyson Willis starting on the bump, and behind the plate is Aaron Clogson. Kaufman will be followed by Matthew McKeague at third base, Josiah O'Bannon in center field, and Matt Shelton to clean up at the DH spots for the Blackfins. That pitch just missing high. Looks like a strike from here, and the count runs full on the first batter. Kai Herko in left field hitting 5th for the Blackfins. Ali Ballett hitting 6th at first base. Jordan Singleton behind the plate for the Blackfins. He'll hit 7th. Hitting 8th is Nick Herko in right field. And a called strike 3 at the knees for out number 1. Miles Iverson will hit 9th and turn the lineup over at the shortstop position for the Blackfins. Matthew McKeague in 4 games hitting .333, 6 hits, 5 runs scored, including 3 doubles, 3 RBIs to go with 3 walks, 2 hit by pitches, and 7 strikeouts. He has a sacrifice bunt to his name as well on the young season. First pitch is a called strike. Outside pitch seems to be there for a strike early on. Third base slightly in early in this contest. Harold Pyatt managing this team as normal. This pitch misses. Looks a little high perhaps. Tyson Willis trying to feel out this umpire, find his zone. Right field shaded slightly in for the righty batter. Willis comes home, the 1-1, swung through and missed. Nice breaking ball. 1-2. Christian LaPierre will lead off in the bottom of the first inning, followed by Aaron Barber, Cole Kramer. Jackson Henderson will clean up. Hitting 5th is Kason Taggart, followed by Jack Johnson, Will Herron, Aaron Clogson, and Jacob Burkett, as this one lacing down the right field line and just out of the diving grasp of the right fielder, Jacob Burkett. And the count will stay at 1-2. Christian LaPierre, as mentioned earlier, a late replacement for Ethan Kramer. We do not have an update on why he was scratched from the lineup. We will attempt to get one to you as we get more information. Ethan led off in the 16-6 loss against the Fish Sticks on Saturday. Another foul ball down the right field line. Count will stay at 1-2. Everett fell to the Fish Sticks on a rain-shortened affair on Saturday. 15-6 was the final score in that contest. Merchants appeared to be in control with a 6-2 lead in heading to the bottom of the third, and a strike 3 swinging. 2 straight strikeouts to start the contest for Tyson Willis as Josiah O'Bannon climbs in. Merchants led 6-2 heading into the bottom of the third inning in a rainy, sloppy, wet game in White Center when 7 runs crossed for the Fish Sticks. They would follow it up with 5 more in the bottom of the 4th and an extra in the bottom of the 5th to win by a large margin, 15-6. First pitch to O'Bannon is a called strike. Oh, and 1 the count. O'Bannon, 357 hitter on the season. The Blackfish have had some pop in their lineup to start the year. 5 hits with a double, 4 runs, an RBI, 4 walks, and 2 hit by pitches, and a pair of stolen bases for O'Bannon. He's had a great start to the year through 4 games. Willis comes home. This pitch upstairs and in. Count goes to 2-1. Long look in. Clarkson and Willis attempt to get on the same page. Appears they are. Willis delivers. The 2-1 pitch cut through and missed. Good high pitch there, inducing the swing. Should O'Bannon reach, Max Shelton, the DH, is on deck. Here's the 2-2 on the way upstairs, just a little bit high, and the count will run full. Second time in 3 batters that the count has run full tonight. David Snell Jr. will be pitching for the Blackfins. Here's the pitch on the way. It's a called strike 3! And that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Blackfin, and a sterling debut for Tyson Willis with the Everett Merchants. When we come back, Christian LaPierre, Aaron Barber, and Cole Kramer will face David Snell Jr. in the bottom of the 1st. 18. 1-8. It's a lot of pitches for striking out the side.
Yeah. How many you have?
18.
Well, usually strikeout pitchers have a lot of pitches because unless they get 1, 2, 3, but usually the ball, foul ball.
Did you say?
Ball put into play at all?
No.
2 foul balls.
Yeah.
2 foul balls.
Did you say this guy is related to
Yeah,
Blake Snell?
Snell's brother.
Okay, that's good to know.
The head coach of Sherlock. That's good to add, a little tidbit to add in.
Yeah.
I got some pup for you, play-by-play from Florida, so that sounds good.
Oh, nice. I appreciate it. Welcome back to Everett. Christian LaPierre digs in, leadoff man for the Merchants with the corners in. This pitch upstairs for ball 1. Christian LaPierre will be facing David Snell Jr., the brother of MLB pitcher Blake Snell, so some pitching prowess in his family. This pitch fouled off down the left field line and out of play for a 1-1 count. Snell on the year, 1 appearance, 1 innings pitched. He gave up 1 hit, no runs, and collected the win. This is a well-hit ball into the left center field gap. This is going to get down and get to the wall. LaPierre is thinking 2 all the way, and he's going to hold up there a leadoff double for LaPierre, and a great way to start the ball game for the Merchants. It'll bring up Aaron Barber. Christian LaPierre doubling in his first at-bat of the season, making his Everett Merchants debut tonight for the 2022 contest. Aaron Barber digs in. Aaron 2 for 2 on Saturday with an RBI, a run scored, and a walk in the rain-shortened affair. This pitch missing low and away, 1-0. On deck is Cole Kramer playing shortstop tonight. He was in center field, moving up to shortstop on Saturday, so a bit of a utility man this year after spending all of last summer at shortstop for the Merchants. 1-0 count. Snell comes home. This pitch is skied high. Tailing out of play on the left field side will be a harmless strike number 1. New ball out to the mound for Snell. As he collects the signs. Decently off for LaPierre. The pitch home, it's a line drive foul. Down the left field line, count is 1-2. 1-2 the count. LaPierre standing on second base. And Snell will step away and reset. Bo Blacken coaching third base for the Merchants as Snell steps off again. Josh Short coaching first as Josh Berry mans the bullpen for the Merchants, and Mike McCulloch working as well, not here tonight, unfortunately. And Harold Pyatt managing the roster as he has for 49 years. Ground ball to first base. Bauer will take it himself, and LaPierre moves to first base on the ground out. 1 out as the shortstop Cole Kramer climbs up. Kramer 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored on Saturday. Kramer with a solid campaign at Lynn Benton College this season. Played 36 games, scoring 20 runs on 33 hits. Even walk to strikeout ratio at 13 each, and 2 home runs scored, slashing .295, .359, .375, and he'll take a pitch low for ball 1. Runner on third base. Well hit ball anywhere would score the go-ahead run for your Merchants early in this ballgame. 1-0. The Snell's pitch is a ground ball up the middle past the diving glove of the second baseman. An RBI single for Kramer into center field. He's going to head to second base, and a head-first slide. Shrug of the shoulders as he's in there safely. 1-0 your score. The Merchants lead. The easiest double Cole Kramer might ever have, as the center fielder fell asleep, and it's 1-0 Merchants. Jackson Henderson, the third baseman, climbs in after an RBI double by Cole Kramer, puts the Merchants ahead. This pitch is just spoiled. Count is 0-1. Henderson 1 for 2 with an RBI on Saturday's contest. Henderson, Snohomish product, playing at Columbia Basin. 29 games played, slashing .210, .286, .242. Is that pitch missing inside? 1-1 the count. 29 games played, 7 runs, 13 hits, 6 walks with 25 strikeouts for Jackson. This pitch is well hit to left field. And the play made on the run. Diving catch. Goodness gracious. A tip of the cap by Jackson Henderson. And an incredible catch in left field by Herco for the second out of the inning. Goodness gracious, what a play by Herco.
Sports Center.
Yep, Casey Taggart. First baseman Casey Taggart.
Casey Taggart climbs in, hitting fifth, playing first base tonight for the Merchants. You'll see him behind the plate and hitting as the DH quite often this season. Two-way man on second base. This ball is lined over the head of the shortstop. Kramer's going to get sent. Little bubble in left field. He'll score easily. And an RBI single for Casey Taggart keeps the line moving for the Merchants. I love the aggressive approach this Merchants offense has had. No at-bat running past 4 pitches to start this game. And they're getting to Snell early. Here's the pitch. It bounces in there. Good smothering stop by Singleton to keep Taggart in place. Johnson. Santa Barbara Community College, or Santa Barbara City College player, rather, out of Marysville. This pitch bouncing in as well. Taggart's going to take off and get in easily on the wild pitch. So a runner in scoring position now for Johnson and in a 2-0 count. Johnson will be heading to Santa Barbara City College in the fall. Runner in scoring position, 2-0 the count to Johnson. Johnson 2 for 3 on Saturday. This pitch a called strike on the outside corner. He scored a run and had 2 RBIs to go with a stolen bag and a strikeout. Snell in a bit of trouble here. The bullpen's so quiet early in this contest. It's early enough in this season, we're not really sure who's a starter and who's a opener. This is a well-hit ball to left field, drifting back to the fence, and a catch made right at the wall. Banging into the wall is Herco, and that will retire the side. But the Merchants pick up 2 runs on 3 hits and a man left on. We head to the top of the second inning, 2-0 Everett. Welcome back. Tyson Willis on the mound for your Merchants as they lead 2-0 here in the top of the second. This is a laced ball into center field. A little bit of a misplay and off the glove of the center fielder, a diving play, and the runner gets to second base. We'll wait on the decision. A double into center field for Max Shelton will bring up Kai Herco, who had 2 sterling plays in center field in the bottom of the first inning. Willis with a runner on for the first time today. He struck out the side in the first. This pitch swung through and missed. Great breaking ball.
Batter now is number 19. Okay.
2 runs on 3 base hits and a man left on in the first inning for your Merchants.
I missed. What was the first pitch?
What?
What was the first pitch?
Swing and a miss.
Okay, swing. Strike.
0-1 the count. Willis looks in, long look in,
Yeah, we'll change.
and the pitch fouled off. Count goes to 0-2.
It's a good point. We can. What's that? Look at the replay.
Herco hitting 462 on the season with 6 hits and a double.
Major leaguers, they can change.
3 RBIs, 4 walks, and a hit by pitch on the season with only 1 strikeout. Looking for his first run scored of the year.
Yeah.
0-2 the count.
He didn't like drop it. He dove.
Willis looking for his 4th K of the evening. Comes home and he will. This is a laced ball to right field. This is going to be trouble, and it is off the wall. The throw to second base is not in time, and a run will score on an RBI double to right field. Burkett not quite able to track that one down, and the Blackfins get one back. Ali Ballot climbing in now for the Blackfins. 0 for 5 on the season with an RBI, a hit by pitch, and 3 strikeouts.
I like basketball scores better because it's more action than that.
Yeah,
Here you can look away once.
Willis trying to work himself out of this jam. Already 1 across and a man on second with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Down low. Good stop by Clarkson. And the count runs to 1-0. Ballott's playing first base tonight. On deck is Jordan Singleton, the catcher.
For a hit, I mean, we have 3-1 vote. But doesn't mean Harold could change it. Harold could change it.
Pitch on the way is a swing and a miss. Good breaking ball, inducing the ugly swing by Ballot.
They're 9 innings. Well, I guess
Long looking
games every CC.
from the stretch.
I didn't do any this year. I've done them most
Same
other seasons. Yeah.
Willis, and a move to second base, but no throw. 1-1 is still the count. Kramer and Barber both covering second base. Now Kramer will back out a bit and leave Barber to it. Both pins still quiet. Here's the pitch. It's a well-hit ball down the right field line, slicing foul. It'll get out of play. Drawing the count 2-1 and 2.
It's too bad they couldn't have like a hot dog cart or a taco truck or something.
Overcast night tonight in Everett. Rain forecasted for 9 o'clock, hoping to get this one in before the rain shortens this contest. Merchants, no strangers to playing in the rain, as they played through a slog of a 5-inning contest on Saturday.
Yeah, I'll see. I'm sure here's my.
From the stretch, Willis comes home. The 1-2 pitch is a check swing. And man, I sure thought that was in the zone. He didn't go. That was not a question. But 2-2 the count. Sure looks like a strike to me. That pitch has been there all day.
I should play 3 blind mice. I better not get thrown.
No, not
2-2 the count. Base. There is a base open. Singleton only 125 on the season. He's on deck. Here's the 2-2. It's a well-hit ball to deep right center field, looking up at the wall, and it is off the wall. Throw to second base is not in time. The runner thought that was gone. I did too, to be honest. And a double off the fence. No run scores, however.
that guy's a moose.
And there's a runner on second and third. Josh Berry out of the dugout to talk to his pitcher. We'll take a short break. Runners on at second and third with nobody out. Blackfin's threatening to take the lead. Berry ending his conversation with his pitcher. No outs here and big trouble for Tyson Willis. He struck out the first 3 men he faced, but since has run into some difficulties with this lineup. Third baseman in for a potential play at the plate. Here's the pitch. It's a chopper to third, past the third baseman. That's going to score at least a run. Johnson picks it up in shallow left field. An RBI single will tie the game and put runners on the corners. Still nobody out. It'll bring up Nick Herco. Big trouble here for the Merchants. And looks like Josh Berry might be getting someone spun up in the bullpen just in case he needs someone in a hurry. Quick conference in the middle infield between Kramer and Barber. And in climbs right fielder Nick Herco. Herco hitting .250 on the year. He's 1 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. It's a bounced in ball, missing low and away for ball 1.
And we gave that once to center field.
Willis from the stretch. 1-0 on the way, and it is upstairs, 2-0. Some talkative Seattle Blackfins fans here in the stadium tonight. Makes for a bit of a fun atmosphere. And a pretty solid crowd tonight. Looking at maybe 100 people in the stands. We encourage everyone to come out for Merchants home games all season. Here's the pitch. It's a low ball, 3-0 the count. That one was a little bit closer, but still missing. And there is now an arm warming up in the bullpen. We'll see who it is in a moment. 3-0, nobody out, runners on the corners, and this could get sloppy quickly for your Merchants. Willis comes home. That pitch, a called strike. Herco was taking all the way. That was a nice pitch. Jacob Sesso, Everett Community College product, is warming up in the pen. Bishop will catch for him as he gets loose. Here's the 3-1. It's a ground ball through the hole on the right side, and the Blackfins take the lead on an RBI single by Nick Herco. 3-2 your score. Everett scores 3 runs in the top of the second, and there's still nobody out. Sesso getting warm in a hurry in the Merchants pen. Everett has plenty of arms, only a 5-inning contest so far this season. They don't play again until Friday night. So some arms to use if they need them, but you hate to see your starter run into this kind of trouble in the top of the second. Cornered in at third as Henderson plays on the cut of the grass. Bunt shown. It misses outside. Man, that looks like it caught the plate to me as well. Harold not particularly happy with that call. Willis has gotten a bit squeezed in this inning, but that's not the cause of his problems. Left side in. This pitch missing outside. 2-0.
He's been head coach here for 40 years.
Willis is trying to find his command here as a couple of the pitchers who were keeping track of the balls and strikes in the stands will head back to the dugout in case they need extra assistance. Willis from the stretch, 2-0. got to find a strike right now. Here's the pitch. It's a bunt shown, chopped at it. Strike called on the attempt, and it's 2-1. 3 runs on 5 hits for the Blackfins, all coming here in the top of the second inning. We still have nobody out. Merchants 2 runs on 3 hits coming on the bottom half of the first inning. They've yet to come up to bat again. Corners in. Kramer loosely covering at second base. Willis looking for an out. 2-1 on the way, and it is a bunt shown, chopped foul. Not a great bunt attempt there, and the count runs even at 2-2. On deck is the leadoff man, Harrison Kaufman, who struck out in the first inning.
He's not bunting out. It's two strikes.
Sixth man to the plate, Miles Iverson, the shortstop. Still nobody out. Assesso's getting ready to... I think he's signaling that he's ready to come in should he be needed. And that might be sooner than later. 2-2 pitch is outside. Count runs full at 3-2.
What's pitch count?
Three-two. Nobody out.
Yeah, it should be.
Here's the pitch. Pick off to second instead. That had a chance. It's not a half bad move to second. Three-two on the way. It's a check swing. Strike 3 called. And a break for Tyson Willis. The outside pitch called a strike once again. And there's a big out for the Merchants as they can now play at double play depth and look for 2 here.
Jacob Sessa warming up.
Sesso still getting ready. He might be ready to come in if they need him, and double play depth now for the infield to face leadoff man Harrison Kaufman, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. This pitch, a called strike. Clogson bringing that one back from the other batter's box and getting a called strike. Oh, and 1 the count, top of the second inning. Willis looking for a double play to end the inning. Merchants' defense has been outstanding so far this year. This ball fouled off. Count is quickly 0-2. To be fair, the Merchants' defense has only played 6 innings this season, but 5 of those were on a very sloppy field in White Center, and no errors in that contest is something to be proud of for sure. Harold Pyatt called last night's turnout the best he's seen that he can remember. And that's saying something for a guy with 49 years of collegiate experience in Everett. This ball skips in. Clarkson handles it without a problem. One and two, 1 away. Everett looking to hold on here and limit the damage. Willis from the stretch. Kaufman digs in and waits. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. 2 away. And an out of any kind will get Willis out of this jam. Matthew McCaig climbing up. He was Willis's second strikeout victim in the top of inning number 1. .43 pitches for Willis. 27 strikes. He looks to keep that pitch count manageable early in this season. This pitch is a popped up ball. Willis looking for it. Henderson calls him off and makes the play to retire the side, but plenty of damage done. 3 runs on 5 hits and a pair left on. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Blackfins lead the Merchants 3-2. Welcome back. Bottom of the second inning. Blackfins push across 3 runs on 5 hits and leave a pair as Willis gets roughed up a bit in the top of the second inning. Will Heron will lead things off, the designated hitter, against Snell. This pitch upstairs and inside for ball 1. Heron chops this one foul. Count goes to 1-1. Heron 0 for 2 on the season with a walk and a strikeout. The only out-of-state player this season so far, from Carmichael, California, playing at Lewis and Clark. This pitch is a called strike on the outside corner, 1-2, and that pitch was called a bit inconsistently last inning. Hopefully that'll firm up as this game goes along. 28 games played in the collegiate season for Heron, 63 at-bats, 12 runs scored on 18 hits. This ball, check swing, bouncing in, 2-2. 16 walks on 31 strikeouts, slashing .286, .434 on base percentage, and a .317 slug in his collegiate season. This ball is a slow chopper to seconds, rather. The shovel over in time for the out. Aaron Clarkson climbs in for his first at-bat of the game, catching Tyson Willis tonight. Clarkson, a Monroe product, playing at Crown College. Righty bat, 34 games played at Clarkson. 16 runs scored on 17 hits and 16 walks. This ball fouled away. 3 home runs on the year, trailing only Jackson Swim in collegiate home runs this season. Jackson with 12 home runs. Far and away the most on the roster. This pitch is a ball missing low and away. Clarkson struggled at the plate at Crown College, hitting only .198, but reaching base at a decent clip, .336. This is a well-hit ball down the left field line. That'll get down for a base hit. Clarkson thinking 2 all the way. It's going to be a tight play. A cutoff man throws, and he is out advancing. A single and thrown out at second base. A great relay play. Herco to Iverson to Kaufman to get out number 2. Despite the base hit, Clarkson out advancing at second base, and this ball bouncing in to Jacob Burkett. Can't blame Clarkson for trying for second base, as that took a perfect relay to get him at second base, and goodness gracious, was that a thing of beauty on the defensive end. Hard ground ball up the middle, or up the left side rather, for a base hit into left field. We'll turn the lineup over. Christian LaPierre will climb back in. He singled and came around to score. Or rather, he doubled and came back around to score in the first inning. Christian LaPierre with what should have been a single in the first inning, but O'Bannon falling asleep in the outfield, not throwing that ball back in, as a throw at first base is not in time. Josiah O'Bannon not getting that ball in allowed for LaPierre to take the extra bag, and he came around to score one of 2 runs in the bottom of the first. This pitch missing low and away. First pitch missing, 1-0.
That's it. Yes, it wasn't a double, it's a single.
Snell delivers. This pitch will hit LaPierre, and runners on first and second with 2 away will bring up Aaron Barber. First hit by pitch of the season against the Merchants. Barber 0 for 1 on the game, 3 unassisted in the first inning, moved LaPierre to third. On deck is Cole Kramer. He'll be followed by Henderson should they be needed with 2 away here. Sesso staying warm in the pen. We'll see who comes out to pitch. That's a pitch out with nobody covering. 1-0 the count. Here comes the pitch from the stretch. It bounces in. Both runners are going to take off, and thrown out easily at third base is Jacob Burkett. 2 outs on the base paths, and the Merchants leave a runner on. We'll head to the top of the third inning, 3-2 Blackfins. Apologies for the lack of sound. Mike stayed muted there for a moment. This is a ground ball to third. Henderson gloves it. Throw over to Taggart, a little high, but the play is made in time for out number 2. Merchants were supposed to be 3 games into their season for this contest, but as mentioned, Blackfin's Merchants contest on Friday the 3rd was canceled due to rain and a field issue. A 5-inning affair shortened by rain was played on Saturday at the Dub C Fish Sticks, a 15-6 win for the Fish Sticks, and this ball fouled away 0-1. Merchants were supposed to play on Sunday against the Dudes at Hartman Park, but that game canceled due to rain as well. Decision to call that game happened early on Sunday morning, but unfortunately the field looked playable by game time. Both teams, however, had already made the decision to not play that contest. Well, it ball to left center field. Both players on the run. This one will hit the base of the wall. Throw to the cutoff man in time, but a double to center field with 2 away will bring up Allie Ballett, the first baseman. Ballett with a double and a run scored in inning number 2. Herco on at second, as Willis looking to survive and hand things over to his bullpen, likely sooner rather than later. Barber covering at second base. Willis has a good move, but a swing and a miss on a breaking ball. 0-1 the count. Willis working slowly with a man on second base. Infield vacates. Here's the 0-1. It's a swing and a miss. Another great breaking ball. And the count runs to 0-2. Appears to have started raining ever so softly here in Everett. Hopefully we can get this contest in. Merchants, though, need to realize that they need to get some runs here in case this rain comes. This pitch is low, gets away, and the runner advances. We're going to call that a wild pitch. Runner gets to third. Allie Baldwin. Base hit anywhere will score this runner. Harold Pyatt urging his pitcher. One more out. Got to get out of this inning. It sounds like the rain's starting to come down here as the Merchants are dealing with rain once again. This pitch, swing and a miss, tagged out, and that will retire the side. No runs for the Blackfins as we head to the bottom of the third. Welcome back to a now rainy Everett Memorial Stadium. Umbrellas popping up all over the place as David Snell climbs back onto the mound, and a hard hit ball, but right to the second baseman by Aaron Barber for out number 1. 4-3 the put out will bring up Cole Kramer. Kramer 1-for-1 with an RBI. 3 runs on 6 hits for the Blackfins, 2 runs on 5 hits for your Everett Merchants. The rain appears to be not too terrible right now. This is playable unless it gets harder, I believe. Of course, that's easy for me to say up here in the dry, warm press box.
The problem is the clay
Kramer got a called strike.
it's soupy. Otherwise, everything's
Turf infield, which helps, but clay mound and home plate area, batter's box, makes things a little more troublesome when the rain comes. One on the way with 1 away. This pitch outside, 2-1. I'd like to give a shout out to Aaron Robertson's parents watching from Florida. Thank you all for watching. So we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. This pitch, a called strike. Bit of a delayed call, but looks like it was in there. Kramer with a short discussion with the umpire. Just make sure that's the top of his zone. 2-2 from Snell, missing away. Filling the count at 3-2. Snell, 2 runs, both earned. No walks or strikeouts on 5 hits. 2 1/3 innings pitched. This pitch, well hit ball to left field on the run, not making the play. He'll have to play it on a hop, is Herco. Kramer will hold at first base for a 1-out single. Will bring up Jackson Henderson.
Third baseman, number 35, Jackson Henderson.
Henderson digs in as the rain appears to have subsided for the moment. Don't want to say that too loudly. Here's the pitch. It's a check swing strike called. Wow. The outside pitch to right-handed batters has been a little bit soft today, both directions. Kramer, good speed at first. Going to be tough to double him up. This is a ground ball through the left side. On the run is Johnson. He'll cut off Cole Kramer and hold everyone moving up just a station.
Stepping to the plate now, first baseman, number 16, Jason Taggart.
Kason Taggart climbs in. RBI single in the first inning. Base hit here would likely tie the ball game. Here's the pitch. Taggart takes low. Ooh, no, called strike at the knees. 0-1. Harold is getting frustrated, and I can't blame him. It's been a rough zone all night. 0-1. Jack Johnson on deck. 1 away. Runners on first and second. The pitch is low and away for ball 1. You know, it's a tough zone when you have to wait a second to score the play. David Snell delivers the 1-1. On the way, it's a ground ball to second base, and it'll get through for a base hit. Kramer coming home. He'll score, and the Merchants have tied the ball game. That's a hit, right?
Yes.
That's a hit for sure, yeah. Hit into right field, RBI single, and the game is tied at 3. Jack Johnson climbs in a brand new ball game. 1 away and runners on first and second for David Snell. Sesso continues to warm up for the Merchants. You'd like to think that he may be coming in the top of the 4th. First pitch to Johnson is lifted sky high to right field. Tagging are the runners. Catch is made by Herco, and everyone will stay put. For the second out of the inning, Will Heron climbing in, the DH for your Merchants.
DH, Will Heron.
Appears to be Rob Lee Chorus warming up for the Blackfins. Snell running into a bit of trouble. Here's the pitch. It's a well-hit ball to left field. That's going to score at least one run. This ball's going to get all the way to the fence. They're going to singe the runner. It's going to take another relay. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. 2 RBI double by Will Heron to give the Merchants a 2-run lead. It's 5-3. Out comes the manager for the Blackfins, having a quick conference with his pitcher and catcher, as Corus Robley, catcher relief pitcher, warms up, and they'll stick with David Snell Jr. for the moment. Clarkson climbs in. He singled in the first inning, or rather the second inning, but was thrown out advancing on an excellent 7-6-4 relay to second base. Clarkson swings through the first pitch, 0-1. On deck is Jacob Burkett, who was thrown out at third base for the last out of the inning. Throw to second base, that was awful close. But diving in safely is Heron. Five runs on 9 hits for the Merchants. This pitch, check swing, ball upstairs, 1-1. 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors for the Merchants. 3 runs on 6 hits for the Blackfins. 1-1 the count.
That's what I had before.
I think you edited it.
When I edited it, I must have put them all up.
Snell will come home. The pitch is fouled off, 1-2 the count.
Oh, look at that.
Offensive fireworks early in this contest. Setso's ready. We'll see if he comes in for the Merchants in the top of the 4th inning. As Robley staying warm in case he's needed for the Blackfins. This pitch skips in, wisely staying put as Clarkson, as that would have been a tough ask to make it to second, or to third rather. 48 pitches for David Snell. His Merchant counterpart Tyson Willis ended inning number 3 with 57 pitches, and I believe that was close to his pitch count. This is a swinging bunt to shortstop. Tough play. The throw across is just in time for the out, and that will retire the side, but the Merchants retake the lead. It is 5-3 Merchants over the Blackfins. Stay with us. Welcome back. New pitcher for the Everett Merchants. Righty hurler Jacob Sesso, 6'1", 195, product of Everett, Washington, playing for his hometown school of Everett Community College. 13 appearances, 9 games started for the Trojans, 35.1 innings pitched. Gave up 35 hits, 12 runs, only 7 earned, 13 walks with 27 strikeouts, no home runs allowed, and a sterling 1.78 ERA. First pitch missing, 1-0 the count to Jordan Singleton. Singleton with an RBI single in inning number 2, called strike, evens the count at 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way, called strike.
Batter number 25, Singleton.
Good break there for Sesso. That looked at hair low. Pretty inconsistent zone, which I think is what Barry and Harold Pyatt are discussing right now. They have not been happy with the performance of this umpire. Here's the 1-2. Foul tip into the glove for strike number 3. It'll bring up Nick Herco, RBI single in inning number 2. Both Merchants pitchers striking out the first man they faced. See if Sesso follows his starter and strikes out the side in the first inning he sees. Beautiful breaking ball for a called strike number 1. Warming up for the Merchants is Gage Nagy, Dakota State University product out of Monroe. He'll be the next one in the game. Another called strike. The breaking ball freezing Nick Herco. And the count quickly 0-2. Here's the pitch. Little high. Clarkson likes the location. It's right where he wanted it. Sesso delivers. 1-2 is swung through and missed for strike 3, and the Merchants pitchers are making quick work of the early men they face.
And now will be number 1, Iverson.
Josh Berry expecting to use between 5 and 6 pitchers tonight, depending on how this game goes. Likely the higher end of that number with what happened in inning number 2 to Tyson Willis. Check swing. Said it was outside. 0-2. Or 2-0 rather. I thought.
You have 2-0?
I have.
1-1. Yeah, I think he called that a ball.
But what about the first one? Oh, it's a foul.
Foul ball on a check swing. And the count is now 1-2. 1-2 the count. Apologies for the confusion there. 1-2. This pitch is a breaking ball. Strike 3 called. Sesso strikes out the side in order. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still 5-3 Everett. We'll bring it back. Apparently the count was 2-2, and now a full count, 3-2. And I think that was a scoring error by the catcher. I think that's, I'll be honest, I think that was a strikeout stolen from Sesso there. Here's the pitch. Swung through and missed. Didn't matter. Sesso got his strikeout. He strikes out the side in order as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning.
Strikes out the
Welcome back. David Snell still in a bump. This pitch up and in. A little chin music for Jacob Burkett, who singled to right in his first at-bat. Bottom four, Merchants lead 5-3. This pitch is, I call it strike on the outside corner. And this umpire is going to have to throw someone out of this game if his zone doesn't get better, because these managers are not going to put up with this all game. 1-1 pitch outside. 2-1. Been raining on and off all game as we hope we can get through this game, or at least get through 5 to make it official. This ball sky high. Coming in is Herco, calling off everybody and making the play in medium depth left field for out number 1. They'll bring up Christian LaPierre, doubled and scored in inning number 1, was hit by a pitch and left on base in inning number 2. On deck is Aaron Barber, 0-2. David Snell struggling in this contest. This ball fouled straight back. 0-1.
What? It's slippery.
Fire, you gotta get fire. What's the guy's name?
Henderson, or rather, McKeague playing in. This is a dribbler at first base. Going to be a bit of a foot race, but won by ballot. 3 unassisted. And I'll bring up Aaron Barber with 2 away. Barber digs in. First pitch from Snell, called strike. 0-1. Rain starts to pick up slightly here. This pitch missing up and away. Season's starting to feel like a winter league season with the weather we've experienced. 1-1. This pitch missing 2-1. Wind swirling around now, heading from home out to right field. 2-1 on the way is swung on. It's a ground ball. Iverson's got it. Throw across the diamond is just in time for the out. And the Merchants go in order. We head to the top of the 5th inning, last half inning before we have an official contest in case of weather. So it's an important one. 5-3, Merchants lead. Welcome back. Harrison Kaufman leading off the top of inning number 5 against Jacob Sesso. Sesso struck out the side in order on 14 pitches in the top of the 4th inning. The rain appears to have subsided for now, but a reminder that 4.5 innings with the home team leading is all we need. This is a short dribbler and a nice play by Sesso. Pitcher fielding for himself and throwing across to first base for out number 1. McKeague climbs in. Over 2 with a strikeout. Sesso delivers. This is a hard ground ball. Kramer's got it. Throw across is in time to Taggart. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Josiah O'Bannon, you got to think you're taking all the way here if you're O'Bannon. You can't let him have 3 outs and 3 pitches. Sesso working quickly and efficiently. 5 outs and 16 pitches. He comes home and a called strike on a taken breaking ball. O'Bannon 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That was going to be a whole game.
Here's the pitch.
I don't
Check
like it.
swing. He fouled it off. 0 and 2. 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors for the Merchants. 3 runs on 6 hits and no errors for the Seattle Blackfins. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, Kramer. Scoops up, throw across to Taggart. 1, 2, 3. Second clean inning for Jacob Sesso. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Merchants looking to add on. 5-3 lead for Everett. Welcome back. Bottom of the 5th inning. New pitcher is Robley Chorus. You can close the book on David Snell, currently in line for the loss. 4 innings pitched, 9 hits allowed, 5 runs, all of them earned on 59 pitches for the starter, David Snell Jr. Robley Chorus climbs onto the bump. He'll face Cole Kramer first, 2 for 2 with an RBI. This pitch up and in for ball 1. Shoreline Community College product is Robley Corsi, labeled wrong in tech score. This pitch in 2-0. Corsi, Shoreline Community College products. 4 appearances in the previous collegiate season, 8.1 innings pitched. 3 runs allowed, all of them earned on 5 hits, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts, an ERA of 3.42. That ball called strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Kramer slices this one down the right field line, but it'll get out of play, and the count will go to 2-2. Rain has subsided for now. It's supposed to be off and on for the next few hours. And the wind dying as well. Anything that is coming is from right field to home. This ball fouled away. We'll do it again. On deck, Jackson Henderson and Kason Taggart in the hole. Bullpen quiet for the Merchants. Both bullpens quiet, as a matter of fact. Corsi delivers. Check swing upstairs. Full count to Cole Kramer. The payoff pitch inside. Full count walk to lead off the inning. Jackson Henderson will climb up. Scored a run in the third inning after singling to left field. Taggart on deck. He's 2 for 2 with a pair of runs.
Jackson Henderson, number 35, third baseman.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. A big hack. And comes up empty as Henderson. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Check swing. He wins. Back pick to first. Not in time. Count 0-2. Oh, 2. Runner goes. This pitch well away. Stolen base for Kramer. Stolen bag, 1-2 the counts. And a runner in scoring position with nobody out.
Stolen base. Too fast, bro.
1-2. See if Henderson can drive a run home. This pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. Anderson set down on strikes. He'll bring up the hot-hitting Kaysen Taggart. Taggart with a pair of RBI singles and a run scored in inning number 3. Ominous-looking skies, but it appears we're in a bit of a break in the weather. Move to second. No real attempt.
I can really smell the rain.
Jack Johnson on deck, 0 for 2. Heron in the hole, should he be needed. Ominous skies to the north. We hope the weather's coming from the other direction. This ball missing, 1-0. Bo Blacken is playing or coaching third base, looking to send another runner home. And Cole Kramer looking to score that run. Here's the pitch. Well inside. Oh, wow. Called strike. Holy smokes.
How's that a strike? Wow.
Ball was closer to hitting him than being a strike, I think. Counts 1-1. You imagine too many more of those, and you're going to hear some talking from the coaches. That's a 2-1. Right, 1-1 pitch missing. 2-1.
Borderline call for sure.
That one or the one before?
Not this one, the one before.
Oh. Look at him. That one is
Yeah.
he's tall and used to.
They have a mixture umpire, we call it.
2-1. Here's the pitch. Foul back. It's an awful big plate these players have to defend tonight. Expect to swing at anything close. Iverson playing at the cut of the outfield grass. Everyone else pretty close to normal position as Kaufman vacates the cover. Here's the pitch. It bounces in there. And the count runs full on Taggart, looking to extend his perfect night to 3 for 3. Here's the pitch. It's lifted sky high to center field. Running back is O'Bannon looking up. He'll make the catch at the warning track. Kramer heading to third. It's a great throw, but not quite in time. And the backup man saving that ball from going into the dugout, which would have given the Merchants a run.
First when he said it, I didn't think it was that far.
But Taggart put a charge in that ball. And if there was any breeze helping him, he would have gotten a home run there. Jack Johnson looking to break an 0 for 2 stretch to start this ball game.
Shady had to hit that when it was dead air. Yeah. A little bit of wind.
Johnson went 2 for 3 in Saturday's contest with a run scored and a double. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for ball 1. Merchant's next game is on, Merchant's next game is on Friday against the Redmond Dudes here in Everett. Here's the 1-0 on the way. It's a little bit low. 2-0. Will Heron on deck. He's 2 for 2 with a run. Kramer, 90 feet away. This pitch is a called strike.
There's no predicting the sound.
Decided to stop guessing what these pitches are going to be called. You just got to wait for the signal. This ball fouled away. It'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and two away. Runner on third base is Cole Kramer. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs. Fills the count for Johnson.
Yeah, plus how unlucky that was. It was right in front of 357ers. That's down the lines.
Yeah, definitely.
Normal depth for the infield. Middle might be slightly shaded back. This is a line drive right to the shortstop. Bad luck robs Jack Johnson of a hit, and that will retire the side. Merchants leave Cole Kramer on at third base and lead 5-3. Welcome back. Sesso still pitching in the top of the 6th inning. This pitch nearly hitting Max Shelton. And he thinks he got hit. The umpire says he didn't. I thought it hit Shelton, if I'm honest. The 1-0 is a called strike. Blackfin's not happy with that call. And I can't blame him. It looks like it hit him on the elbow guard there. This pitch, ground ball, Kramer ranging to his left, and the throw over in time. Highlight reel play by Cole Kramer for out number 1.
A nice play by Mr. Kramer.
Cole Kramer showing his range at short. For bring up Kai Herko, 2 for 2 with a pair of doubles, an RBI, and a run scored.
Urkel.
I was looking over here. Was that close at first?
Really close. Yeah, no, it was a great play.
Herko digs in. He's been a thorn in the side of the Merchants this game. Big hack, foul tipped.
And he threw a strike to first.
Kramer ranging all the way behind second base from his shortstop position before a pirouette throw to first base to just get Matt Shelton. This pitch, bunt shown, chops at it. He committed, and the count is 0-2. Warming up for Everett, Gage Nagy. Likely see him in the top of inning number 7.
It's going faster now. That was the top 6.
There's a pitch. Bounces in for a ball. Joe Taylor also in the bullpen. And Aaron Robertson jogging out as well. So a number of arms at least thinking about getting warm for Everett. This ball sky high down the right field line, but out of play. The count will stay 1-2. Sesso comes home. This pitch skied up down the right field line and out of play. Same exact foul ball by Kai Herko.
Hit a spring in it. Sound like it hit a spring.
Sesso looking to retire this. Kai Herko. Pick up another strikeout. He has 3 on the evening. This one bounces in. Pitch number 7 of this at bat coming up. On deck is Ali Ballett.
Sounds like glass broke. Goes back and hits a window. Maybe.
Here's the 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. 4th strikeout of the afternoon for Jacob Sesso. 2 away will bring up Ali Ballett. Struck out and doubled in this contest. Sesso delivers. The first pitch is a swing and a miss. Good breaking ball. Fools Ali Ballett. Couple pitchers standing up in the bullpen for the Blackfins. No one actively getting loose. Here's the pitch. Big swing. Another breaking ball fooled the big first baseman. And the count is 0-2. This is a solid game so far for the Merchants. After a struggle in the top of the second, they've really locked down these Blackfins. This pitch swung on and missed. Sesso, his 5th strikeout of the evening. He's through 3 clean innings. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Merchants looking for some more runs. They lead 5-3. Welcome back. Robley Chorus back on the mound. He'll face Will Heron, the designated hitter. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Will hit ball to start the inning. It's a single to left field. And a tattooed ball will bring up Aaron Clogson, who's 1 for 2 this evening. We have some final MLB scores to report to you. Mariners falling to the Houston Astros by a score of 4-1. Bit of a pitcher's duel. Chris Flexen going 6 2/3 innings, giving up only 2 runs. And Verlander spinning a gem, 7 innings of 1-run ball. This pitch is a little low. Count goes to 1-0. Cleveland Guardians dispatching the Texas Rangers 6-3. Big win for the Reds over the Diamondbacks in Cincinnati, 14-8 in a high-scoring affair. Marlins all over the Washington Nationals in Florida, 12-2 the final there. This pitch is a bit low, 2-0. Orioles with a big 9-3 win against the Cubs, and an extra innings victory for the Rays in Tampa, 4-2 over the St. Louis Cardinals. Braves take care of the Athletics, 3-2 in Atlanta. This ball is fouled away. Big 10-4 win for the New York Yankees over the Minnesota Twins. The Rangers winning on the other game of the doubleheader against the Guardians, 6-3. Phillies over the Brewers, 3-2 in Milwaukee. This pitch hits the batter. That stung a bit. Clarkson will shuffle to first and shake it off, bring up Jacob Burkett. Dodgers blanked in Chicago by the White Sox, 4-0, and the Blue Jays go into the Royals and shut them out, 7-0. Giants lead the Rockies 3-2 in the bottom of the 5th inning with a pair on. As there's currently a mound visit going on with the Blackfin's manager and Robley Corsi. Tigers lead the Pirates 4-3 in the top of the 8th inning. Pirates threatening with a man on second base. And the Angels looking to snap a 12-game losing streak. They cost Joe Madden his job. 4-3 they lead in the bottom of the 5th inning with a runner on second base. So a good chance to do that tonight. Back in action here. As I don't want to talk too loudly, but that looks like the steal sign given by Bo Blacken. We'll see if that was indeed the case or if I just caught the second half of that play. Bunt shown. Here's the bunt. It's a beauty to the pitcher. Only move to first base, and a sac bunt will move both runners up.
Batter now back to the top of the order. Number 5, Christian LaPierre.
Christian LaPierre climbs in with runners on second and third and a 1 away in the bottom of inning number 6. LaPierre waits. First pitch on the way. It's a little outside and up. 1-0. Runners take their leads. The 1-0 is outside. 2-0. On deck is Aaron Barber, 0 for 3. As the middle part of this lineup's done all the damage for the Merchants tonight. 2-0. 3-0. Oh, wow. Really late strike call. Count is 2-1. Can't even say it was a terrible strike call. It looks close, but it was awful late. The 2-1 is a ground ball to short. Runners hold. The throw to third is not in time. Failed fielder's choice, and everybody's safe. The bases are loaded. Barber climbs up with 1 away and the bases loaded after a failed fielder's choice. Christian LaPierre reaching. And Will Heron heading home. He slipped, but was able to beat the throw back to third, and I think that was an ill-advised throw. Any way you look at it by Allen Iverson, or by Iverson. Hindsight being 20/20 and all, but it looks like it would have been a tough play to make, and that's a first pitch was a ball. Corsi delivers. This pitch popped up, heading back, and the play made by Singleton for the second out of the inning. Two away for Cole Kramer, 2 for 2. With an RBI, 2 runs scored on a double and a single, and a walk in the 5th inning. Golden opportunity for one of the best bats for the Merchants to pick up an insurance run here, as the Merchants are warming up a new pitcher. This pitch up and in, 1-0. Aaron Robertson getting loose for the Merchants. Expect to see a new pitcher come in for Sesso in the top of inning number 7. Big chance here for the Merchants. Kramer looking to make Corsi pay. Here's the pitch. It's a well hit ball to left field, and Herco's not going to be able to make the play. That's going to be off the wall. 2 runs coming in. Stop sign by Bo Blacken. A 2 RBI double into left field for Cole Kramer. It gives the Merchants 2 more runs. It's 7-3. Clutch hits from the Merchants tonight have given them a 4-run lead here and a chance for more. Jackson Henderson up, flew out to the left in the first, singled to left in the third, and came around to score before striking out in the 5th. Here's the first pitch, check swing, ball in the dirt, and the count is 1-0. On deck is Case and Taggart, 2 for 3. Here's the 1-0. It's a called strike. Henderson looks at the 1-1 and laces it into left field. It's going to get down for a base hit. They're going to send Kramer, and he's going to score. 2 RBI single for Jackson Henderson, and the Merchants are blowing this game open. It's 9-3, and a bit of a lackadaisical play by Herco in left field. I think he might have been able to hold the Merchants to a run there, but Taggart now climbs in with a man on first base in Henderson and a solid 6-run lead. 9 runs on 12 hits. This ball low bounces in there. 1-0.
You got activity in our pen.
Jack Johnson on deck, 0 for 3. 1-0. Here's the pitch. It's called strike. Outside pitch called a strike. It's 1-1. Corsi looking to limit the damage here. Throw to first, not in time. Got a couple people standing in the bullpen for the Blackfins, but no active work. This is the 8th man to the plate for the Merchants. Here's the pitch. Swung back, fouled, straight back. And Taggart facing a 1-2 count. Middle infield on the grass. On the outfield grass, rather. Taggart looking for his 3rd hit of the game. Here's the pitch. It's a pop-up down the third base line. McKeague coming in and makes the catch for outs number 3, but the Merchants pick up 4 runs as we head to the top of inning number 7, 9-3. Welcome back. Gage Nagy in relief for the Merchants here in the top of the 7th inning. You can close the book on Jacob Sesso, and what an outing. Three innings, no runs, no hits, no walks, and 5 strikeouts. He's in line for the win as Gage Nagy climbs in.
He's grounded.
I'm not gonna
Did you go to the
take
casino?
I'm under tight.
Did you go to the casino when you were?
What?
Did you go to the casino when you were supposed to?
Jordan Singleton will climb in the left field batter, or the left-handed batter's box.
Did you win?
Who is it?
25 or 25.
Singleton 1 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Ooh, swung on and he loses the bat into the stands. Goodness gracious.
Shelton is the batter with the bat going into the ground.
Things are a bit wet as the pine tar gets tossed out to him. Might need a little more of that sticky stuff.
I've never seen that before, ever. Over the netting. Once why you see it against the netting, but that was over.
And the fan retrieves the bat.
Yeah, that was,
Short delay.
that's like 15 feet up.
As Singleton cleared the safety netting. That was a bit of a scary sight if there were anyone in that section of seats.
You're sitting behind the net, you're not paying attention either. You figured nothing was going to
We got a
Pitcher
We're gonna take
warming up, who's not listed on a roster for the Merchants, so hopefully we get some clarification there. And Chuck swing, did he go? He did! Wow, a swinging strike. I wasn't so convinced, I'll be honest. Clarkson saw something we didn't up here, or I didn't at least, as he immediately called for an appeal, and he was right. 0-2 the count. Nagy comes home. It's a little outside. That has been a strike in the bottom half of the innings. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a lane's ball into the bullpen, and this is going to drop. It's going to be a fair ball, and it's going to be out of play. Ground rule double.
unlucky. That was unlucky.
Unlucky. That's at least a triple for Jordan Singleton, but a ground rule double.
Third base umpire rule.
Where did you do that?
Nick Herco will climb in with a man on second, nobody out on that ground rule double by Jordan Singleton, getting caught up under the fence in the Merchants dugout, or bullpen rather.
5 is the batter.
You have to say his name.
I know, but you want
Where were you at?
So I was in the north parking lot,
Yeah.
This pitch, check swing, and he didn't go.
almost was hiding behind the building,
1-0.
and it came out to him. So I told her, yesterday I called him and told him all the players should have been warned. Do not walk out there like you were.
Yeah. And lock your doors.
Here's the pitch. Low and a called strike. Right on the lower outside corner. Good pitch there by Gage Nagy.
Right.
Gage looks in, working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. It's a foul back. 1-2. On deck is Miles Iverson, shortstop who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pin quiet for the Blackfins. We expect to see Corsi back in the bottom of the 7th. This pitch is fouled away, and we'll do it again. Nagy putting everything he can into each one of these pitches. He's really reaching back for some velocity tonight.
You can only play it once a game. Actually, that might have been your part.
Middle infield shading out towards the corners. And time called by the batter. Bit of a late call as Nagy not a fan. One, two. Here's the pitch. It's a swing and a miss. Great breaking ball for the first out of the inning. Nagy with his first strikeout of the season. They'll bring up Miles Iverson.
Oh, it must be a sub.
Batter now,
This is sub.
number 99.
No,
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 no, 16.
number 16.
Is a sub.
16.
This is pinch hitter.
Pinch hitter.
Pinch hitter.
Number 16, Austin Santiago.
Is now at the plate.
Santiago climbs in. Oh for 7 on the season with a run scored on 3 walks. This pitch well inside.
Wind's blowing in.
The count is 1-0.
Is that blowing in? Is that my eyes?
The wind is coming in from right fields now. It looks like some ominous skies out past the outfield fence. So let's hope this rain can stay away for 2 more innings. Here's the 1-0. It's a ball missing, apparently low, I would imagine. On deck is Harrison Kaufman, 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. No hits. No one reaching in the top third of this Black Fins lineup. That ball missing high, 3-0 with the base open. But the lead up, the top third of the lineup coming up, so some heavy hitters, although they have not been hitting well in this game. Three-0 pitch on the way, and it's called strike on the inside corner. Nagy gets a foothold.
No, you get paid extra. Yeah. Pretty much.
Nagy. 0-3-1 is well inside. 2 on with 1 away. It'll bring up the leadoff man, Harrison Kaufman.
Same new batter, number 7. No. Same Hoffman.
Santiago was pinch hitting for Miles Iverson, the shortstop. We'll see if he stays in the game there or moves around a bit. We'll learn more in the bottom of this inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball. Nagy fools Kaufman. Infield middle play depth. Or double play depth. Here's the pitch. 0-1 on the way. It's a well-hit ball to center field. LaPierre makes the play in left center. Everyone returns to their base. There's 2 away with 2 on in the top of inning number 7.
Tough play. That wasn't easy. You ran a long way.
Batter now,
Good range by LaPierre.
McKay, number 8.
Now it's blowing out the right.
Matthew McCaig
That was
climbs in.
Jason hit it. Might have
0 for 3 with a strikeout.
Oh, yeah. True. You gotta tell everybody to stand up. Like if they lose.
Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just catching the top part of the zone for a called strike. Nagy's mixed in some great pitches this evening, giving up a pair of base runners.
I can after that.
From the stretch.
Mine's really slow.
Nagy comes home. The 0-1 is a check swing. He committed to it. And the count is 0-2.
Why you get early?
0-2. 2 away.
We're at.
Here's the pitch. It is outside. 1-2. Wind has been swirling around the last couple innings. Looks like it's blowing slightly out to right field at the moment. In this massive ballpark in Everett. Here's the 1-2. It's a swinging foul ball behind the netting. And the count goes to 1-2. Nagy a pitch away from getting out of this jam. Black Fins haven't scored since their 3-run top of the second inning. Score sets at 9-3. Here's the pitch. It's outside. 2-2.
Hope you went fishing. That was good. Hope he's gonna go off that.
Oh, yeah. He'll find his
2-2. Yes, he did. Swing and a miss. Had a pitch up by his head, but he went around, and now we'll retire the side. It's time to stretch. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Merchants lead 9-3. Welcome back, folks. New pitcher for the Seattle Black Fins is Isaac Richardson, number 0. A couple of moves in the defense as well. Pinch hitter Austin Santiago stays in the game at, we believe, second base. And Harrison Kaufman moving from second to short. Although that may be not true. We'll see where they end up when the first batter comes up to plate. But Santiago staying in the game, and Kaufman staying up the middle, and that is where they will end up. So Austin Santiago, number 16, will move from the pinch hitter spot to second base, and Kaufman shifting from second over to shortstop. New pitcher, Isaac Richardson. He'll face Jack Johnson, who's 0 for 3 tonight. Richardson, 1 appearance in relief, 3 innings pitched. This ball grounded right to the third baseman. The throw across, Ballots got it in time. 1 pitch, 1 out for the new arm on the mound for the Blackfins. Richardson on the year, 1 appearance. It was in relief. He pitched 3 innings of 3 hit ball, gave up no runs on a strikeout and a walk with no record. First pitch grounded up the left field line, and it will get near the wall. He's going to hold up. Will Heron taking a long single, and I think that was the right call, as Herco had a good chance to throw him out at second base. Merchant's already running into 2 outs on the base paths, looking to avoid a third. Clarkson climbs in. He's 1 for 2 with a hit by pitch and a run scored. 1 away. Merchant's looking for some more insurance here in the bottom of the 7th. This ball fouled off, and that hit either the catcher or the umpire, but they seem all right. Time called, and we'll have a pinch runner. Will Heron coming out of the game in favor of Ethan Kramer. So Ethan Kramer was slated to start the game in center field. A late scratch in the lineup is now replacing Will Heron in the designated hitter spot. Move to first base, man. That was closer than Harold Pyatt was likely comfortable with. 0-1 the count. Ethan gets his lead. Good speed at first base. Here's the pitch. This is well inside. The count is 1-1. Ethan Kramer, 5'10", 195, heading to Fordham this fall. Seattle Washington product, and he's safe again, but taking a mighty big lead at first base. Merchants are happy to have the Kramer brothers on the team this year. This pitch is away. 2-1 the count to Aaron Clogson, the backstop for the Merchants today. Aaron Robertson warming up. Here's the pitch. High and away. 3-1. Another move to first. That was dangerous. Caught Ethan sleeping a bit, but he was able to get back in time. This pitch missing. 5-pitch walk. Runners on first and second with 1 away. It'll bring up Jacob Burkett. Burkett 1 for 2 with a sacrifice. Rain appears to be staying away for the moment. This pitch on the way, lined right up the middle and off the glove of the second baseman. They're going to send the runner. And a run is going to score on the ball hit up the middle by Burkett. RBI single to the second baseman for Jacob Burkett. That was his second hit of the evening. 2 for 3 with a sacrifice. Is Burkett a good day for the 9-hole hitter? It'll bring up leadoff man Christian LaPierre. LaPierre, this pitch up and in. One and 0.
No, that was second.
And time called. Christian LaPierre, 1 for 3 tonight with a hit by pitch. He scored a run in the first. 10-3 Merchants. This ball well hit, but off the glove of the second baseman. That's going to be an error as it gets into right field. Stop sign comes up.
What do you think? What do you guys think?
Oh, that would have been an amazing play.
I would say that.
A base hit instead in the right field. And the bases are loaded. Aaron Barber takes first pitch ball, and next pitch missing as well. Barber 0 for 4 tonight. With one away, he's got a big chance here. Here's the pitch, lined right to the second baseman, who takes it himself. Double play, unassisted, and that will end the threat. A good piece of hitting, but right to the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Merchants pick up a run. It's 10-3 Merchants. Welcome back. New pitcher for the Merchants is Shane Melrose, 6'4" lefty out of Redmond, Washington. First pitch to Joshua O'Bannon is a called strike. CLU player. His stats for the Merchants last year: 10 appearances, a 1-1 record with 1 save, no starts, 16 2/3 innings pitched, 15 hits allowed on 7 runs, 6 of them earned, 9 walks and 12 strikeouts, no home runs, and a 3.24 ERA. The 0-2 pitch on the way just misses. And the count is 1-2. O'Bannon 0 for 3 tonight with a pair of strikeouts. 1-2. Here it is. It's upstairs. 2-2.
What they do to you? They push you.
I was in the car before they do it, but they thought the guy wanted to come. And they were hiding behind the building.
And a pit. Wow. Full count.
Where was that?
Great breaking ball that apparently missed somewhere. Melrose appeared on Saturday's game. He pitched the 5th, gave up 1 run. This ball laced into center field on the line. LaPierre diving play, and that is a spectacular out. And the Merchants are flashing leather all across the diamond tonight.
Nice catch, Mr. Center Fielder.
Max Shelton, the DH, climbs in 1 for 3 with a double, and a run scored. Shane Melrose appeared in Saturday's game, pitched the 5th inning. He gave up 1 run. It was earned on a hit and 3 walks. He picked up a strikeout, no record. And this pitch missing outside. One and 0 the count. Melrose comes home, swing and a miss.
Final score 4-1, right? Mariners. Wonder if there's any beam brawling going on today.
Here's the 1-1 on the way, swing and a miss. Great breaking ball.
He has a nice break.
In on the hands. And a pretty ugly swing by Max Shelton. Or Matt Shelton, rather. The 1-2 on the way. Froze the umpire, too. He thought about it. His hand was halfway up before he decided to call out a ball. And man, 2-2. Here's the pitch on the way. It's a foul ball. And a fantastic pitch by Shane Melrose. It looks like he's got his ace stuff so far. Jacob Sesso currently in line for the win. The loss is in David Snell Jr.'s hand at the moment. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And now it's number 2. We play in the top of inning number 8.
2 down.
We have a lot of strikeouts, though, feels like.
Batter now is number 19.
He got hit out.
15 strikeouts by Merchant pitchers so far in this game. Only 1 by Merchant's batters.
So hit by pitch is not that bad. So
Yeah.
he was 1 2.
You have somebody active in our pen.
First pitch missing low and inside. 15 strikeouts for Merchant pitchers. Only 1 by Merchant batters. Great control of the zone so far in this contact. And the scoreline reflecting that so far, a 10-3 lead in the top of the 8th. This pitch, breaking ball, a little high. 2-0. Merchants are dodging the rain at the moment. It's been dry for the last couple innings. Here's the 2-0. It's a called strike. Great breaking ball. On deck is Ali Ballett. First baseman 1 for 3 tonight with a pair of strikeouts. Here's the pitch. It's a swing and a miss. The breaking ball working wonders for Shane Melrose.
He almost threw the bat.
You guys talk about it.
Shane has his A stuff tonight. Here's the pitch. It's a swing and a miss. Breaking ball dodging the bat of Kai Herko, and that will retire the side. The Merchants head to the bottom of the 8th inning. They lead at 10-3. Welcome back. Cole Kramer climbs up. He's having a fantastic night. 3 for 3 with a walk and 3 RBIs. Here's the pitch. It's inside for ball 1. Isaac Richardson in his second inning of work gave up a run on 3 hits and a walk in the prior inning. Here's the pitch. It's ball low, 2-0. Great start for Cole Kramer. Last chance for the Merchants to add some runs before they attempt to close out this win in the top of inning number 9. Get them back to 500. Here's the pitch. It's a called strike of the knees. Kramer was not happy with that call. 2-1 the count. Here's the wind and the pitch. It's a ground ball up the middle. Diving play off the glove into center field for a base hit. Kramer 4 for 4 tonight. And a great night for the 3-hole hitter. It'll bring up the cleanup man, Jackson Henderson. Henderson, a pair of RBIs, 2 singles and a run scored. He's struck out and flown out for a 2 for 4 evening. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Caught a part of the plate. Case and Taggart on deck, 2 for 4. A pair of RBIs. Moved first, not in time. Allie Ballett, Jordan Singleton, and Nick Herco will lead things off for the Blackfins as they look to score at least 7 in the top of the 9th inning, assuming the Merchants don't add on here. 0-2. Pair of called strikes on Henderson. An arm moving in the Merchants pin. He's not listed on our roster. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. We'll stay 0-2. Wind starting to blow out towards right again. This pitch fouled off the catcher. He's okay.
You okay, Blue?
You're a referee, aren't you? You referee, don't you?
I used to, but I have our conditions, so I can't referee.
You're doing football, I thought. So
Kramer leading off. Not a big leadoff, and he's back safely. Some light booing from the crowd. You love to see it on a pickoff. Skied high, but out of play behind home plate. And we'll do it again. Rain off and on here in the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. It's a big looping swing and a miss. Good breaking ball. Gets Henderson. And it'll bring up Case and Taggart.
Batting on number 16, Carson Taggart.
Taggart, 2 for 4 tonight with a pair of RBIs, a run scored, a pair of flyouts. Jack Johnson on deck. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. This pitch outside. Loses the handle as the catcher. And in safely. Stolen base. For Cole Kramer. Runner scoring position now with 1 away. Singleton couldn't quite keep the handle on that pitch. Here's the 1-0. It's a called strike. May have been slightly low, but in the zone, says the home plate umpire. Johnson on deck. Kramer in the hole. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul. And the count is 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, line drive into right field, and that's going to be caught on the fly by Nick Herco in right field. But a solid piece of hitting. And out number 2. It'll move the runner.
Starting out number 24, Jack Johnson.
Welcome back. Ali Ballard to lead things off for the Blackfins, 6, 7, 8 in the order. Coming up for the Seattle Blackfins, and that'll bring up Aaron Robertson, it'll not bring up Aaron Robinson. It'll bring up Aaron West. His first pitch misses, 1-0. Aaron West, 6'1", 200 pounds, out of Snohomish, Washington, ex-pro. Appeared in 169 games, spanning from rookie ball to AAA. This is a swing and a miss. 27-24 record, 50 starts and 20 saves in his minor league career. 439 in the third innings pitch. Gave up 208 runs, 183 of them earned, 77 walks, and a stunning 376 strikeouts. This pitch misses away. Only 25 home runs in those 439 innings, and a career ERA of 3.75. Quite a career for Aaron West. The 2-1 here upstairs. Good velocity on that fastball. The pitch count is 3-1. Couple pitchers playing catch in the Merchants bullpen just in case. 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors for the Blackfins. 11 runs on 17 hits, no errors for the Everett Merchants. This pitch, check swing, he went for strike 2, and it'll fill the count at 3-2. Every batter except for the pinch hitting Austin Santiago is struck out for the Blackfins tonight, and that is a called strike 3, a great pitch. And Ballot knew it as he walked back to the dugout, disappointed. Jordan Singleton up 2 for 3. The single, a double, and RBI. And the Umbrellas are back out in Everett. West's pitch is a called strike. And that is just speed that looks different from the other pitchers that have appeared in this game. Here's the 0-1. Check his swing. It's a called strike.
He was playing, he made a bunch of ironwork stuff, and then his daughter was the assistant coach for Everett.
0-2. Here's West's pitch. It's a check swing upstairs.
I think he's sitting out there.
1-2. Singleton, 125 batting average on the season, but he's 2 for 3 tonight. Here's the 1-2. It's a foul ball into the netting above the Merchant dugout, and the count stays 1-2. 2 hours and 23 minutes of game time so far.
Decent 9-inning game.
Pretty tidy game so far. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. It's fouled away and out of the stadium behind home plate. We'll do it again.
Second inning last. Other than that,
Merchants 11 runs tonight. 2 in the first, 3 in the third, 4 in the sixth, and 1 in the seventh and the eighth. Blackfins getting all of their runs in the top of the second. This pitch low and inside. 2-2.
we're behind 3-2.
Well, they could have really poured a little more on that inning, too. We were lucky to get out with just 3.
Blackfins only putting a runner on base in 3 total innings tonight. Here's the 2-2 well inside. It'll fill the count at 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Quite a battle between Jordan Singleton and Aaron West. Here it comes. The payoff pitch on the way is low and inside, and a walk issued by Aaron West. Harco climbs in, 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI. Double play within the ballgame, as Everett looks to pick up their first win of the ballgame, or of the season, rather. This pitch is a great breaking ball, low, or just painting the outside corner there. Great velocity here by this former minor leaguer. 0-1. Here's the pitch. It's a line shot foul. And the count goes to 0-2.
Harold got a baseball.
Someone's got the ball's just sitting out.
Looking for a couple new baseballs.
Emerging guys need to be going
There's been quite a few foul balls into the stands. And West with a new ball. Nick Herco looking to keep things moving here for the Blackfins with 1 aboard and a runner out and an 0-2 count.
You know how much those baseballs are?
How much?
$45.
45 a dozen? Where do you get them at?
What?
Where'd you buy them at?
I didn't buy them. Harold bought
0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Great breaking ball. And the Blackfins are down to their final out.
Iverson is coming up, number 1.
No, 16.
Austin Santiago, the pinch hitting second baseman, climbs into the batter's box.
That's good. If you go, listen to our announcer, he'll tell you sometimes who's batting.
Strike called on the breaking ball. Santiago reached on a walk in his first appearance of the game. It was back in the 7th. 0-1. West delivers. Swing and a miss. Fastball down the middle. Couldn't catch up to it as Santiago. And the Blackfins are down to their final strike. 0-2, 2 away. Runner on at first base in an 11-3 ball game that your Merchants lead. West delivers. The 0-2 pitch is a lazy fly ball down the right field line. Taggart just out of his reach. And we will do it again.
That would have been quite a catch.
When I dive into the fence.
Or not.
West a strike away from ending this ball game.
All we do is win. I got that song too. Fight for the call, be a ball game.
West. The 0-2 is a line shot into right field, and the catch made on the run is Burkett, and that will end the ball game. Your Merchants win the game 11-3. 11 runs on 17 hits, no errors from the Merchants. 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors for the Blackfins. Winning pitcher tonight is Jacob Sesso. 3 innings of perfect baseball with 5 strikes in relief of Tyson Willis. Losing pitcher tonight is David Snell Jr. He pitched the first 4 innings for the Blackfin, gave up 5 runs, all earned, on 5 hits, no walks, and no strikeouts. Merchants will be back in action on Friday as they host the Redmond Dudes. We'll be back here live on YouTube. We hope to see you then. But until then, I'm Sean O'Connor, the voice of the Everett Merchants. Have a good night.